And we're live. It's party day Monday. I declared it party day Monday today. What's up, people? Today is going to be a fantastic day. Can I tell you why? I think I'm going to get the 50,000 subscribers today. All I need is 28 more subscribers to YouTube, and there'll be 50,000 subscribers on YouTube today. So I need you guys to help me out and subscribe. If you're on Instagram, go to YouTube and subscribe there, and then come back. Okay, so I haven't had a live Q&A in a while. I was watching a lot of football yesterday, and I asked everybody what their favorite team was, and I got some really interesting answers. I'm a Bears fan, in case you guys are wondering. Hi there to all the people. Here we go. Okay, so what's on your minds today? You're a wonderful woman, very sweet and very beautiful. Thank you so much. Get a something. These things go by so fast, I don't have a chance to do anything. Hey there, Bryson, Brent, Tom, John, and Marcus, and Trumaine. Giants fan. So let's just shout out your favorite teams. My favorite mom. Oh, besides my own. Thank you, Angel. Angel, you're my favorite daughter besides my daughter. Let's see what we're doing here. From Costa Rica, Jody. Hey, Francis. And let's see, the Dallas Cowboys for Bryson. Hi, Mark. Hi, everyone. What's on your mind? Let's talk. Let's chat. Go Bears. Digger 999. Yay. Hi, Mike. The Raiders. I hate Gruden for giving you Kyle. I know we've got the Mac attack on the Bears, and we gotta love that. Our defense is back to where it was in '85. Hi, Green Bay Packer fan, Francis. I'll still like you even though you're a Packers fan. Dream Unreal with Jonathan Berry. Okay, it's your first time. Welcome, amen. You don't watch football? That's cool. You don't need to watch football. You don't need to do anything. Just have fun. Let's see. Yes. So what's on your minds? You look beautiful today. Thank you, Larry. Georgia Boy is the Bears linebacker. Okay. Thank you, Lance. I'm not sure what that means. I probably spaced off something. Anyhow, yes, it is football season. It is. I was never a big football fan until I got married when I was like 23, and I became a Bears fan. And now I'm living in Los Angeles. So yesterday the Bears were playing LA Rams, and hey, it was a tough call there. I knew I'd win either way, but I definitely was happy that the Bears won. Oh, Rowan Smith played at UGA. Got it. You had a surf session this morning, 4 to 6 feet, very clean water, temperature 82. Jody, you're living the life there. Hi, Psychic Chris. Are you psychic? Whoever thought our Bears would be so good? I know, Digger. I know. I'm like so excited about that. Speaking of that, people, if you love sports, go to places where people watch sports and you'll meet so many people, men, women, whoever you're interested in. You like my video? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I have so many videos. Speaking of that, today, if you guys would go to subscribe on YouTube, today I'm hoping to get to the 50,000 subscriber mark. Sugar Daddy's new to my page. Welcome, Sugar Daddy. Welcome, everyone. We beat the Eagles again. Bryson, awesome. Yeah, I know. That it is crazy. The Cowboys is just, they're very surprising. Jets, Steve. Yeah, the Jets Jets won yesterday, right? Paula, hi, Karen. If my girls tell me same story and pushes me aside, probably means we're done. You know what? You should, if someone's always pushing you aside, I would say you should be done because you shouldn't let anybody treat you like that. That's why. I don't know who this person is, but no one's worth being treated poorly. So that's the answer to that question. Okay. Once you leave her and she comes back to you, there have to be some changes made. Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh, here we go. Karen has always been so wonderful with all her shows. Thank you. Oh, I hate that when a sneeze is gonna come and it doesn't come. All right, Yanni, let's not get all sexual here, okay? You didn't get your notification. Sorry about that, Brendan. Where would a good first date with an older woman be? Okay, Manuel, good question. Actually, I should write that down because I'm writing this book, Secrets of Dating Older Women. That would be a good one. So, where would a first date? Okay, so it's very important that you go on first dates where you're comfortable, because if you're not comfortable, you're going to feel awkward and it's going to be weird, and it's already it's already uncomfortable for both of you guys if there's a big age discrepancy and you're all in your head about that. So just go somewhere where you feel comfortable, so that'll make you already feel natural. So someplace like, first of all, I like it when it's quiet so you don't have to shout over people to talk to and hear each other. But I think it's really important that you go somewhere like casual, but yet kind of a little bit romantic. And if it's a first date, you want to talk. So I mean, a lot of people like to do like stuff like bowling and stuff like that. Me, I'm like, I just like to go somewhere to talk and flirt. Let's see. Want a good date place? In Chicago, the Green Mill Jazz Club. That's C. Bailey. I think you're right. That's a nice place to go, but I don't know. Like, I'm a little bit concerned about like loud jazz music when you're trying to talk to each other. Maybe if it's quiet. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I want to be the same girlfriend as my beautiful sister. My sister is the object of the younger. I don't know what the fantasies here. All right. I really love her. I need her. Also, I want her. She will stay with her husband and me. Huh? How to stop her from being a slut? What? Okay, we need to dissect that whole line of thinking, Sumek. You're with someone who's married, so already you know that that's not an ethical person. So maybe that's not the best person for you. Let's see. Oh, we're getting first date suggestions here. Good morning to you, Paul. Let's see. Your nails look very cute. Thank you, Steve. Today we are looking hot and gorgeous. Thank you, Tourism of Life. Do you prefer younger men or older men? Just asking, Francis. I prefer all men. Let's see. Fraser, I'm 27 and want a 50-year-old plus old MILF Cougar FWB, friends with benefits. Fraser, then go after it. Go get your friends with benefits person. There's probably people out there that want that too. Let's see. Let's see. Bears game and dinner would be a start. Okay, yeah, there you go. Do you know, I've never been to a Bears game at Soldier Field during regular season because it's too cold. I only went to the Super Bowl and exhibition game, and neither were during regular season. I'm dreams. You are the dreams I have always had. Okay, thanks, Doug. Canola, I'm suggesting that you should organize a program where you will bring together all who are looking for cougars. There's definitely cougar meetups and stuff like that out there. I just don't have any inclination or desire to do that, but it's not a bad idea, I guess. Let's see. Can I add you on Instagram? Sure. Okay, so couple things you need to know if you're just joining me for the first time. I do a podcast with my son. It's called Sex Talk with My Mom, and it's a lot of fun. And I suggest that you guys check it out. It's on wherever you listen to podcasts, and I think you'll really like it. Another thing I wanted to tell you about is my Cougar calendar, and I'm in a swimsuit calendar that you might want to check out. I'm going to tell you the link because I always forget. Oh, here it is. Okay, so you ready? The link is www.cougarcalendar.myshopify.com. Okay, and it's also in the description box below here. You'll find it. And this is the calendar. So this is my friend Sandy. She decided that it was a good idea. Can you see this? It's a good idea. She thought, so here, It's a Cougar calendar. I just think I wanted to be a part of this because I think it's important. Here I am, August. I think it's important that people realize there's no expiration date on sexiness. So I thought I'd participate in this. I'm hardly as scantily clad as some of the women on here, like this one, for example. But you get the drift. I just want to show that I'm supportive of women of all ages being sexy. So if you guys want one of these calendars, you can join me on Patreon. If you're 25 or more dollars there, I will send you one of my personalized calendars. And that's patreon.com/KarenLee. Or you can just go to, yeah, I'll put it down here. That Shopify link that will be in the description box. So here it is. It's www.patreon. I always talk about Patreon. You guys, patreon.com/KarenLee. There. Now pin it. I think I can pin it. Oh, maybe I can't pin it. I thought I could pin. I can remove it, but I can't pin it. Okay, whatever. Are you doing a Cougar podcast in the near future? No, my podcast is with my son. It's called Sex Talk with My Mom. He's a comedian. It's a funny podcast. We interview guests on Thursday. We have a morning after show on Monday, and we started a podcast because we wanted to talk about sex. We wanted to talk about dating. We wanted to talk about relationships, and we think it's really important to break down the barriers of what people can talk about. Because once you get rid of all that shame and embarrassment, you can have a really important discussion with people in your life that can help you, but you're scared to talk to them. Now, if you listen to the podcast, you'll be more and more comfortable. Because at first we weren't as comfortable. We were always pretty comfortable, but when major changes have happened in the last years about what we can talk about, we talk about everything. Sorry, I cannot speak French as well as that. Tu vas, je te trouve. I'm always ravishing. I think that's what it says. Thank you there, Ariel. My French is not as good as it was in high school. Okay. I'm just trying to go through some of these questions here. What will be the way to one of my friends? My friends are not going to go after strangers in the internet. They won't do that. Let's see. Yeah, I know September is still warm, and I'll go to Bears game next September. I promise you. Digger 9999. I have a very hot and sexy voice. Thank you. My day's been great. Thank you for asking, Carlo. Let's see, where are we? I need some suggestions, Arvin. Well, what are the questions? I have a question. Do you believe in psychics who tell you things about the person you meet? Do you think that stuff is real? Sugar daddy, I do. I feel like psychics, depending, like there's psychics who are just there to make some money. But I think that the people that, if you really check out a good psychic, you find that they're like a conduit between the spirits and yourself. And sometimes that stuff is true. I mean, I think it's if you believe in it and not. I believe in it. I believe you could talk to people there's signs out there from the other world that we are not paying attention to. It's just me. I'm going to not answer some of these sexual questions, so don't bother writing them. I'm 57 and date women of all ages. To me, age is just a number. There you go, Mark. How often do you date, Sebastian? I do not date often because I am in a serious relationship for the last 10 and a half years. There's Mr. Bean here. Huge dink Walmart computer. Don't know what that means. I'm very hot and sexy. Oh yeah, deal breaker. What's a deal breaker? What are deal breakers for you guys? Tell me what your deal breakers are. One of them has to be that you will not be with people who are in monogamous relationships and not being ethical and truthful, right? Why is it the few Cougar bars seem to be stripper clubs? There are no Cougar bars. What you need to do is go to a bar where there's older people, okay? The older people in general, where, you don't want to go to a young, like, frat bar, because no woman in her 30s, 40s, I don't even know about 30s, maybe 30s, but 40s and 50s are not going to, absolutely not going to want to go to a frat bar. I'm the most beautiful cougar that you know. Thank you, Carlos. Dollar Money of America, BB Karen. I don't know what that means. Hello from Greece, which is the way. Oh, some of these questions are terrible. Which is the best way to ask for a rim job? Um, what do you think? Geo, just be honest and ask for what you want, I guess. If you're that close with someone that you can feel comfortable getting one, then you can ask for it. If I add you to Instagram, will you add me back? What's your Instagram? My Instagram is KarenLee Love, and it's the same as what you find here. And will I add you back? Sure. If you ask, I will do it. Do you like reading mixed age romance erotica? Becky, sure. Do you write mixed age romance erotica? I love erotica. I think erotica is awesome. Rico, love your style, sexy. Moi je vais. I'm sorry. A lot of French people today. Mr. Bean, I'm doing fine. How are you? You're welcome, sugar daddy. Let's see. I'm skipping over. I'm not sure what some of these people are saying. I can't take vegans. Deal breaker. Vegetarians, me, but I cook. I like to cook, and I'd struggle with vegans. Okay, what can I say? Oh, you know Viagra, or you're going to get a concussion. Okay. I would love to date a beautiful cougar like you, pretty woman. Thank you, Carlos. Okay, I'll add you. Look up. Yeah. Just remind me in a message or something that I need to follow you because my brain doesn't function 5 minutes from now. Let's see. Okay. Air Canada direct to Montreal. All right. Becky writes erotica. I've done some older male stuff, but I would like to write more MILF Cougar stuff. Yeah, Becky, I'd be interested in seeing what you had to write. I'd like to date an older woman. How do I do it? Rami. Okay. All of a sudden, I've got an allergy or something. Okay, so here's how you date an older woman. Basically, what you're going to do for an older woman is what you do for any person. You're going to, first of all, get yourself together, feel good about yourself. Then once you feel good about yourself, you walk into a place, whether it's a gym or a club or a coffee shop or whatever, and you start talking to people. Start being comfortable talking to people. You don't have to be, they can be male, they can be female, they can be old, young, what doesn't matter. Just get comfortable talking. And once you start getting comfortable in your own skin talking to people, then you can walk into any place and talk about the surroundings. If you find an attractive person, go up to the person and just start talking about the surroundings and make a friend, just talk friendly to people. You'll be surprised as to what happens after that. You think your aunt wants me? Did Cam get his wetsuit yet, Mr. Bean? No. And if you guys want to know what he's referring to, you have to listen to Sex Talk with My Mom, the podcast. We just had a morning after show today. It's on iTunes. If you listen to podcasts on iTunes, or you can go to anywhere you listen to podcasts and hear our show. And I'm going to remind you again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel here, please do like the video, because I think today's going to be a 50,000 subscriber day. I have a feeling it's close to 50,000, and I'm going to have a party. I'm not sure what that party will entail, but it'll be some sort of a party, and I want you guys all to come. It'll be a live stream like today, probably. Hello there to all you guys. You have lobsters in Maine? Thank you for sharing that, Mr. Bean. I don't like mean women with bad attitudes, just a couple of deal breakers. That's a deal breaker for me too. Mean people are deal breakers. Get them out of your life. Bad attitudes, negativity. The other thing I was going to tell you guys, definitely read the book, The 4 Agreements. It'll help anybody. Anybody. You had a male chastity cougar pegging scene in one of my books. Becky, where do you get your material from? Is it personal experience, or do you just come up with these ideas from fantasies or some other source? I'm interested. Let's see. To what extent is age gap years would be acceptable? I honestly don't have a number for that because I've heard people that are like, 5 years is too much, and I heard that 30 years is perfect. I mean, it really depends on the relationship. Uh, let's see. From fantasies, mainly some experience, sex negativity is surprisingly common in young men these days. You know what? I'd like to know about what does that mean, sex negativity, you guys? I've noticed that there's a lot of hostility in the comments section on a lot of my videos, and I want to know, why are men so hostile towards women these days? I mean, there's MGTOW, and there's that other, I forgot the other thing that there's another group that's similar to that, and I want to know why the hostility towards women. What can you do if there is hostility to change that? You are a special woman for me. Thank you, Eric. Let's see. All right. I did. I made it to this 50,000, sweetheart. I did. Yay, you guys. Thank you if I made it. I have to check to see if I made it. Let's see if I made it. I don't know if it's true. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure I made it yet. I have to look it up. All right. Yeah, I've been working for since 2012 on this YouTube channel, and I started it because I was talking to you guys about like women being out in the dating world again. I wrote a book, A Cougar's Guide to Getting Your Ass Back Out There, and then it turned into like mostly advice about dating and sex for men. So I'm glad to see that there are women out here on here, like Miss Erotica fan Becky. But yeah, I think it's evolved into a different type of channel than I initially thought it would be. But that's okay. I always liked hanging around guys and talking to guys about stuff, so I have no problems sharing my viewpoints with guys. I think it's important to hear from the opposite sex, and sometimes you don't have any other access to that. Um, Kendra lost. Okay. I think some people can't deal with how much independence women have. Yeah. So women these days are a lot more independent than when I was like growing up. And I think it's possible that there's a lot of hostility because of that. But we have to all love each other because otherwise, what's going to happen to our race? The human race is going to be gone. What sign am I, Matthias? I'm a Libra. What do you do? Oh my God, Eric. I do this YouTube channel and a podcast called Sex Talk with My Mom. Let's see. Mr. Bean, my porn name will be Billy Bangswell. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. I always avoid negative people, men and women. I am a positive person. Yeah, Jose. Yeah. I think we need to avoid people that are downers and people that don't make you feel good about yourself. It's not good to be around people like that. And that enter America, Karen. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Thank you for the compliments there, Bozo, Peth, Nuts. You love Libras. Martis Scarman. I'm a Capricorn myself, just FYI. Uh, awesome. Okay, here we go. Red Paw Wolf thing. The thing is, men aren't hostile towards women. Problem is, women are mad that they can't get a man and don't want to deal with double standards of men and of women. So it can go both. So it can go both ways. Hmm. I'm sure it does go both ways. I'm absolutely sure that there's a lot of negative women out there. And so, but someone's got to stop the cycle of negativity at some point, right? Let's see. Is it still gay if they're dead? What? If they can't accept you for what you are, they aren't worthy of your time and energy. Jose, I agree. People need to realize that you're not going to find a perfect person, except for me. No, I'm just kidding. There is no perfect person. Everyone has flaws, and it's just a question of accepting certain things. whether or not I'm telling you to settle for someone that's less than what you want to be with, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just realize that no one's perfect and talk about it. Talk about the problems that you have. And if that person is unwilling to talk about it, that's time to move on. That was my opinion. But as far as like what you can do, just try to have these conversations. They're hard to have. Let's see. You rejected my kiss on your forehead, Karen. I did not reject anything. I don't know what you're talking about. They're cool things. Check your Instagram. I messaged follow back. Okay. All right, you guys. It's been my pleasure to talk to you today. If you want to talk more personally to me, go to my Patreon page. It's patreon.com/KarenLee. And you can get one of these calendars if you sign up at a certain level, $25 a month and up. And I will personalize it and send it to you myself. This is a really fun calendar that I have. A lot of the women of Instagram that are over the age of 50 are in this. There's Sandy Lee, you might know her. She's the one who is on the cover. And I am not as scantily clothed as Sandy, but I'm Miss August and Ms. February. February and August, that's me. So if you want the calendar, link will be in the description box below. Also, I'm offering like merch. If you want to buy a really cool t-shirt of Sex Talk with My Mom, it's on my sextalkwithmymom.com page, and you can get it there. Ronald, I love reasoning. You are awesome. Cowboy, I'm taking a break just to watch you. Aw, thanks there, Ronnie. Let's see. Okay, I think we have answered all the questions. Thank you for all the love, support, all those lovely hearts I'm seeing. And I'll see you soon. Make sure to put the notifications on so that you'll know when I'm on next. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, write it in the description box below. I love you. Bye. Take care. Have a great day today. It's a great start of a great week. Right?